You know when you wake up from a nap and you're like really confused? Hey guys, it's Annika. Welcome to my channel. So apart from looking really tired today, I'm going to be doing a kind of nude monochromatic look. Not much else to say. Let's get poppin'. So first I'm gonna spray my face with the Badescu like cucumber green tea bullshit. Did I really taste so bad? Okay, I'm gonna be using the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer. I haven't tried this out, so this will be like a first impressions, if you will. So school is almost over. I'm kind of really pumped. I don't really know what to say. I'm just like really confused because like, do you guys know when you take one of those like really deep naps? I told my mom to wake me up at 4:45 and she tried and I wouldn't wake up. So then she tried again at 5:30, wouldn't wake up. So then she tried again at 6 and then I finally woke up. But like, I was in a deep ass sleep. I was not ready to wake up, and so like I don't know what the fuck I was doing in there, but like now I'm really confused. For foundation, I think I'm gonna be, actually I don't know what I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm in the shade Shell Ivory. Why am I such cancer? Oh my god. Okay, so right when I thought that this whole fidget spinner thing died down, a kid showed up at school using his spinner and I was like, okay. And I was like, I'll pay you $5 if I can use that. And then he was like, okay. And then I took it from him and then I threw it in the trash. Honestly, like, I'm just looking out for people. I don't want people to get infected. I'm a good person. I'm a good Samaritan. So right now we're at like 9,810 subscribers or something. That is fucking insane. 6 months ago I had 500 subscribers. That means the percent of increase was 2,000%. That's crazy. Why do people like me? This is going up on Friday, so I don't know if it's gonna like change by the time this video goes up. We'll see. Oh, sorry. I just got like kind of carried away from myself. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Light. This video is going to be using the Lorac Pro Palette, and this has been like such a requested palette. Like, everybody wants me to do a tutorial, and I'm sorry that it took me so fucking long. What the fuck is wrong with me? For real, why am I so incompetent? Okay. And then I'm going to bake using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Now we're going to move on to the eyes. For eye primer, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Maybe popping that. I love my little like white girl voice. Maybe like putting that onto my eyelids, and like the reason why I do that is so that I can prime them. I'm going to be taking the Lorac 3 palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Canvas, which is, this is kind of like nude color. It's a really good transition color. I'm going to be taking that on my scone brush if I could fucking find it. What? What? You tried to get away. Okay, there's like pink on my brush or something, but I'm just kind of having a hard time giving a fuck. Then I'm going to be taking the shade Terracotta, which is my favorite color in this palette because I love, like, it's like a, I'm going to try not to say light. It's almost like an orange yellow type color, and I really like it because it's very unique, and I don't have many other colors like this. I did it. I mean, I said like, but like I said it when it's used in the proper context. Kind of blend that into the crease. I'm going to be taking the shade Clay, like Clay Jenkins. There. I have so many questions about 13 Reasons Why. Like, I know like I've been done with this show for a while now, and I know that they're coming out with a season 2. I just feel like they should have answered the questions because I had so many. What? I'm just like, I'm not over it. That's how I am with Orange is the New Black. Like, they left it off with her like pointing a gun at the guards. Like what's gonna happen? And why would you leave us off there? That's awful. Cruelty. Okay, and then I'm gonna be taking the shade Cool Taupe. I think this is the last shade I'm gonna take for the eye look. Yeah, Cool Taupe, and I'm putting that in my outer corner. And then I'm gonna work on the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the Morphe E36, and I'm gonna take a combination of Clay and Terracotta, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. Aren't I goals? Why am I like this? I'm dusting away the fade. Wow. Pop it. Then I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm down to my last one. I literally use these up so fast. I just went right by my, ooh, and it did the buzzing thing, and it was right by my, oh, I hate it when that happens, oh my god. I'm so shook, bitch. I'm fucking shook to my fucking core. Then I'm gonna set them using the Benefit Gimme Brow. Eyebrows not looking good today. It's okay. Now what? Now I'm gonna clean up like right here. This is such a boring tutorial. I'm literally so like that nap really shook me. I am shook. Now I'm gonna be doing mascara, and for mascara I'm gonna use the Buxom mascara. It's called the Buxom Lash Mascara. Ow, ow. Jesus Christ, my eye. Ooh, I'm like literally crying. The big idea of this look is for it to all be monochromatic, so I want to make sure that my eyeshadow matches my blush matches my lipstick, bronzer, etc, etc. So for my bronzer, I'm going to be using something a little bit like cooler, like more neutral today. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Booster. Nah. I lost my butter bronzer. I have like such bad luck with that butter bronzer. First time I bought one, it broke, and then I lost my second one, but it's like literally the best bronzer ever, so I don't understand why it wants to get away from me, because all I want to do is promote it and love it like any other caring owner would. I'm getting really salty. I want to fucking kill that fly. Like literally I want to like watch it die. For blush, I'm kind of conflicted. I could do this like Ulta. No, it's too pink. I could do this Hourglass one. No. Or I could do this Milani one, which I feel like would look good. Yeah, that one's good. I'm going to be taking it on this Real Techniques blush brush. And then we're going to do highlight. I think I'm going to do Champagne Pop. Do you think that's a good idea? I know I say this every time I use this highlighter, but this was the first high-end product that I ever bought. So every time I use it, I get really happy. Yes. Salimi. Then I'm going to be doing lips. For lips, I'm going to be doing a combination of Jeffree Star Posh Spice and NYX London, because it's a little bit too warm tone, this is a little bit too cool tone. So I'm going to do Jeffree Star on the bottom, NYX on the top, and then just... Isn't that a wonderful combination? Okay, and then I'm just going to spray my face with using the Milani Make It Last. And then we're fucking done with the video. Aren't you so excited? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. I'm planning on doing like more monochromatic tutorials. Like I want to do one with, I have this really fun orange lipstick and I want to do like a monochromatic look with that. And like I have a bunch in mind and I really want to do them. So let me know if you guys want to see that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, suck my dick, and keep on monochroming.